Oh, so you got questions? Well, we got answers. Welcome to Volume 2 of the Love Hart channel, sponsored by Mr. Eric Hart Jr. himself. Now, before we slide into this motherfucking throat, please like, comment, and subscribe. Without further ado, I present to you Volume 2 of the Love Hart channel. Enjoy the show!
So I'm just gonna ask these questions.
To say love heart in French, you use amour heart.
Answer truthfully.
And bitch, I'm gonna stand 10 toes on it. I ate that too. That was good, bitch. My name is Amour Heart.
Are you spelling your last name the proper way?
It's completely different now. That's crazy. Cour di Amour. Hold on. Now let me add my name here. It says mon nom is mon nom is. Hold on, bitch.
It's giving a little Jamaican, actually.
Yo, girl, fuck you. Mon nom is. Read this for real. Hold on. How you say that? Say it.
Mon nom.
Mon nom.
And it's what? D'amour.
Mon nom est Cœur d'amour.
She's changing.
No more.
Mon nom est Cœur d'amour.
I'm gonna just get one. My name is Love Heart.
What were you say? You were like, Mon niece.
Mon nom. That's what it look like. Mon nom East.
You never heard a French person speak in your day in your life.
Listen, my name is Love Heart. Cut the camera.
My name is Jason Holiday. My name is Jason Holiday. My name is Aaron Payne.
In the shots that they do with him, they have fun with it. Like some of them literally just go completely out of focus. Am I in focus here? I'm gonna put these on. Play with that because I'm gonna just try to get this soundbite. He's like, I'm the cunt. No, he says I'm the bitch. Hold on, let me hear it. Let me hear it.
Oh, this is my chance to really feel myself and say, yeah, I'm the bitch. Believe it. You know, you amateur cunts. Take notice. I'm the bitch.
Your first experience with a man.
Ooh, my first experience with a man was at church. And that's all the fuck I'm gonna say. I hadn't looked at any of these questions.
Do it talk back?
Well, yeah. Not do it talk back.
How do you feel about self-hatred in black gay men?
I will never fault someone for being a product of their environment. I think a lot of black gay men are the result of hate from people they grew up around, their communities, the world in which they live. And it's a privilege and a blessing to be healed from that hate. So like, I don't hold it against someone who has not healed. However, I hold it against someone when their hatred for themselves turns towards others. So I feel like for me, if black men are struggling internally with themselves, I pray for them. I wish them the best. And I just hope that they have a better chance at getting out of that space of hate. But if you projecting your hate onto someone else, that's where it's like, nah, fuck that. I don't give a fuck what you've been through. Keep that shit to yourself, honestly.
Whitney or Mariah?
Mariah. Period.
Naomi Campbell or Tyra Banks?
Naomi Campbell.
What does love feel like to you?
I don't know. What does love feel like? I'm searching for it. I will say this. I read All About Love by Bell Hooks, and in that book she says, love is the nourishment of one's spirit. Often people mistake care for love, but love essentially is the nourishment of one's spirit. And I've just started to like really pay attention to how I feel, how my spirit feels when I'm around people, whether that is someone I am dating, whether that is my family, whether that is mentors. And it's just like, do I feel as a human, my humanity is being fed when I'm with this person? If that answer is yes, it's in close proximity to love, but I'm still figuring it out, y'all.
Do you have the heart to kill someone?
Do I have the heart to kill somebody?
So yes.
Yes. Oh God, yeah.
Craziest sex story.
My craziest sex story? This gonna sound like a hoe. Damn. I don't know what's crazier, an orgy or piss. Which one of those sounds crazier to you?
Neither.
Girl, fuck you. This hoe. It involves piss in the middle of LA.
Yeah. I know that's right.
Yeah.
How do you stay focused when working with fine shit?
Honestly, that's never been a problem for me. Like, I genuinely feel like when I'm ready to shoot, I'm ready to shoot. Like, for me, creativity is serious. It's never giving that. Just in general, as like a person, I'm like very like, I don't know, like I'm not a touchy-feely like, ooh, let's like type of, if you don't approach me, I'm not gonna approach you. So it's just like, you model, I shoot, cool.
When was the first time you picked up a camera and how did your first photo shoot go?
The first time I picked up a camera, I was either 13 or 14. I was in my grandmother's yard. I had my iPod. And I just took pictures of some trees. They was cute as fuck. Like for real, like grass, dirt, land. All of it really like popped in a way that was just like, oh, these are good. So that was like my very first shoot, but then after that I started taking pictures of people and that's when it really stuck. But my very first shoot was some grass and dirt.
How long did it take you to start getting commissioned?
It depends on how you look at it. Like from the time I picked up a camera when I was 13, I didn't get my first booking until I was 18. So 5 years? Not the math. Yeah, 5 years. But I will say, when I was in high school, I was charging motherfuckers to do shoots downtown Macon. So I was asking for like $50. It wasn't that crazy. But I was booked, bitch, every weekend. Yeah.
What are your thoughts on AI as an artist?
I think the thing about AI is that it's not going anywhere. Like, I feel like the people saying do not use AI are still using AI, even if they don't choose to acknowledge it. Like, I feel like if you like get an email, it summarizes your email with AI. If you use Twitter, but you don't use Grok, you're still giving funding and business to Grok because Grok is powered by Twitter, you know? So for me, it's like AI is not going anywhere. How do we utilize it for our own benefit, but also hold the people who are putting AI out into the world, hold them accountable for what they're doing to communities? So I don't know. I feel like it's like a double-edged sword. Like, I use it for editing purposes, but I also want to be in a space in which AI can exist, but the people who are putting AI into the world are held accountable for what they're doing to communities. And I think that that's possible. They have enough money to do so. But I think the conversation that we just should not use AI is not a healthy one. We should really be having the conversation of, if AI is going to impact our world, how the fuck are we going to utilize it in a healthy way that doesn't fuck up the environment?
What's the most surprising moment you've had in your photography career?
I have to mention that Beyonce wrote me a letter. Like, anytime people talk about achievements or whatever, I'm going to say Beyonce wrote me a letter because that's insane. But that's actually number 2. Number 1, and the most insane thing still to this day, like I could cry. This was my senior year at NYU. It was like last semester. I got a text from the department chair at NYU, Dr. Deborah Willis, who is a mentor, godmother, like I love her down. She texted me and she was like, one of the applicants for next year's photography program listed you on their application as one of the reasons they wanted to go to NYU. And she was like, you know, a few have mentioned like Tyler Mitchell and all these other photographers, but there was one that had your name on it. And I just feel like that, like every time I think about that shit, I just be like, that's insane. That's fucking crazy. Cause it's just like, I remember being in Macon, looking at photographers, not knowing even what the career was, looking at artists, not even knowing what the path was, and being like, okay, I want to do that because so-and-so did that. And I feel like that's just like such a early, like almost like, I don't even want to say naive. It's just like, it's what you do. When you don't know the way, you look at what other people are doing and you're inspired by those actions. And to think, and I say this very humbly, I don't know, I'm not going to call myself an inspiration, but to know that someone was moved to take action somehow at all because of something I did, I'm like, that's actually insane. That's really wild to me. So that's still surprising because it's like, who the fuck am I? Like, why would you put my name on your application, nigga? Take it off. But no, that was really dope.
What's an unspoken rule that you've learned about being an artist?
I would say two. I think one, you have to be your own biggest fan. Like on some real shit. Like, and that's something that sounds very like simple, but it's like, you can't be an artist looking for validation from anybody else, from any institution, from any opportunity. You genuinely have to believe that you can do this shit while no one is watching, while no one is giving you anything, while it doesn't even feel like you should be doing it. And I would say secondly, like, and I think these two things are connected, you can't really wait for an opportunity. Like, you have to make your own opportunity. I think that time of like, once this thing happens, then I'll be on. That's not true. Like that that doesn't exist anymore. I feel like we see so much progress so quickly. You see followers, you see opportunity. The problem with how quickly things can come, they move on even quicker. I just have experienced some successes, and in my mind, if you told a teenager, 16, 15-year-old, like, oh, this nigga made the Forbes list. This nigga has gotten a letter from Beyonce. This nigga da-da-da-da-da. In my mind, I'm like, oh, he's on. Like, he is successful. He is booked, busy at all times. But that's just not the truth. Like, you have to constantly be creating your own opportunities.
If you could have dinner with one celebrity, who and why?
I'm going to say RuPaul. I feel like RuPaul is like low-key a philosopher. And we don't give RuPaul enough credit for being smart as fuck.
Well, that brings me to my next question.
Go ahead.
Top 3 Ru girls of all time in 5 seconds.
In 5 seconds? Hold the fuck
5,
Top
4,
3, bitch, I can't think.
3,
Simone,
2,
Naomi Smalls,
1.
Alaska. No.
Okay, now think about it. Just without the 5 seconds.
Without the 5 seconds. Simone, Naomi Smalls, Mistress Isabel Brooks. Those are my top 3. Honorable mentions, I don't give a fuck. Monet Exchange, Raja O'Hara.
What would your drag name be?
So I already have a drag name. It's just Eric with an A at the end, so Erica. But okay, this is marketing genius in my opinion. Eric with the A is just my name, but it's Erica. But all my branding for drag would just have a parentheses A on it. So when you see a parentheses A, you're like, Erica. Is that fire?
Okay.
Girl, fuck you. But it's Erica Love, because my name is actually Erica Love. That shit hard. I don't give a fuck.
When the sky and the ground started ringing.
I see you going, and girl, I know it's hard. Don't even know it better, we're thinking better. Girl, keep your head up on my beat. Hey.
I think it's about time now I picked up my gay buns and switched out of here.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's our time. Thank you for tuning in to this week's episode of Volume 2. The Love Hart channel will be live every Friday this year as long as Mr. Eric Hart Jr. himself don't get pregnant. We'll see what happens. Until next time.